Hello everyone, welcome to An Hour with Dave, a straight shooting talk show that doesn't hold anything back. You either love the show, hate the show, love me, hate me, doesn't matter, but it's the show you want to watch. An Hour with Dave. And welcome back everybody. The first half hour was really interested having Chris on. I think there's a lot there. I would really like everybody to keep following Chris and his organization and what he's trying to do. He's a young man and with a lot of energy, a lot of love to share, and we're going to continue to follow up. Again, any comments here on my show is mine and my guests, and it's not the comments or the views of Ursula. Okay, An Hour with Dave is An Hour with Dave. You love me, you love me. You hate me, you hate me. I'm good either way around. It doesn't matter to me. But, you know, it is on me. All right, so, you know, one of the things I want to talk to people about that they keep talking about crime. I'm not one to keep saying things, but it's important that we hear what's going on. There is so much racial bullshit going on, okay? Everybody's screaming racism. It's like the biggest, you know, if Walmart could come up with a coffee brand that they can call racism, people would buy it because that's just the way it is. I mean, you know, look at Chicago on July weekend, 47 somewhat shootings, 10 people dead. Philadelphia had a ridiculous amount of people shot. We're getting younger and younger shooting. You know, why don't we stop the bullshit? Let's talk for real. Okay? Stop the nonsense. Stop the racism. There's nobody white running in your damn neighborhoods shooting anybody up. Okay? There's nobody going to buy guns in the gun shops in these streets. They're buying illegal guns. If you go after the legal gun owners, you've done nothing. Nothing to stop the crime. Nothing. You keep saying you want to defund police. Well, who the hell are you going to call on 911? You're going to put an information on a tape recorder and say, I've been raped. My child's been raped. Can I get a counselor over here next week? If the building, if somebody has shot somebody, what are you going to call 911 and ask if they can send a therapist to do group sessions? Bullshit. Listen, nonsense. You've got to stop this. There's nobody white. There's no Ku Klux Klan. There's none of that nonsense. Yeah, there was some ass group that came in the city, jumped out of a U-Haul truck, okay, and marched or whatever was City Hall. And everybody made this big deal. Oh my God, the Klans are coming. The Klans are coming. It was a handful of guys. Why aren't we looking at the handful of Hispanics and blacks and whites burned down the Rite Aids so you couldn't get your nothing? Why aren't we talking about ones that brought to the Walmarts and to the supermarkets, shoe stores, and businesses closed down, places burning down? You ain't talking about none of that. You people out there know who's doing the shooting. Okay? Do me a favor. If there is a white guy with a sheet over his head, do me a favor and take a picture so at least I have some kind of proof who's shooting us other than ourselves. Because it's your damn kids, your damn nephews, your daughter's boyfriend with his pants below his ass, showing off his underwear, that's doing the shooting. and you're sitting here and you're blaming everybody. Paid attention to what's happening in school. Race therapy. How are you paying attention? Do you even know what the hell it is? When they're sitting there and they're putting on a damn video with your kid, and they're telling the kid, if with an image of a white image and then a brown image and a tan image and another image, and they tell the kid, if you are white, you're okay. But if you're any one of these other colors, you're not. I know a lot of professional Hispanic, Chinese, Philippine, Haitian, African American, millionaires, businessmen. Okay, we've made some mistakes in this country, but not everybody is racist. Okay, when you hear your kid tell you that teacher said that if you're white, they're racist, you need to get your kid the hell out of that school. And you need to call that teacher, because that teacher is being racist. Person to say that all white people are racist, that's the racist person, because he's pushing racism. Look around you. Look at the kids that are dying. Look at the kids that are being shot. There is no racism when it comes to them dying, and it's not necessary. And if you took every legal gun away, all you did was make it a big happy apple pie for the criminals to come in and take everything. And if you keep letting the teachers tell you what they're going to teach your kids, you know that right now, if your kid has an illness or you don't want your kid, they're trying to push that kids at 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 years old has to get their shots without your permission. So if your kid has, I don't know, they used to call in Spanish un soplo en el corazón, a heart murmur, or anything, okay? And then your kid now, at a certain age in certain states, I don't know what our idiot governor here, Wolf, is planning on doing, or our stupid ass mayor, if they're going to allow it. Forget city council, because they're on their own planet. You know, I think they're on planet Philadelphia somewhere. They added a freaking rock into space because they're not paying attention to what's going on. But here's what's happening with you, okay? These schools are going to start allowing your kids get birth control pills without your permission, get condoms without your permission, talk about sex without your permission, okay? If they wind up needing to go get an abortion or something like that at the age of 15, 16, God forbid, they don't need to ask your permission. This is what's happening with the government. Okay? They not only destroyed the nuclear family, but they're taking your rights away. They're telling you what you're going to do with your kids, and you're stupid enough to let them do it. I hope they come to my doorstep and tell me what I'm going to do with my kid, so I can put my 10-foot up, you know where. You're not going to tell me what I'm going to do with my kids. You're not going to tell me how my kid's going to be educated. You're going to kiss my ass. And if you continue to let the federal government do this, defund police, control your schools, control your jobs, okay? You know what's going to happen if the police can't answer? I'll tell you what's going to happen. They're going to want federal police to come in. And when they bring in federal police, guess what happens? It's no longer the United States of America. If you let the federal police come in and you keep defunding police, crime's going to go up, federal police go up, and you're going to start saluting to Hitler's flag. You're going to start saluting China's flag. You might as well learn the national anthem of China, because you've just let this country become communist, socialist, by letting them tell you what's happening with your kids and what you are doing. I can't emphasize enough telling you not to let the government take over you. They're teaching your kids that everybody hates. As long as they can control what's happening in your household, as long as they can control when they tell a kid says he wants to be, a boy wants to be a girl wants to be a boy. Okay? You know, what's happening with abortions? What's that? And you have no say. You hear what I'm saying to you? You're not going to have anything to say about it. And you church leaders are the biggest hypocrites there is. Nowhere in the Bible does it tell you to go into church, lock your door, and the only sacred people and the only people going to heaven are the 5 people that are in your church. Stop being a hypocrite. Open your church doors, put some speakers outside, and start doing services outside. Because I still cannot find anywhere in the Bible that says go in there and lock the doors and let everybody die in the streets. Pray for only Hermano Sanchez in the corner. But the Mr. Smith, who needs help in prayer and some food. You church leaders, not all of you, but some of you church leaders are the biggest freaking hypocrites walking. You are a church politician. That's what you are. You're a politician, just like in Washington and just like in Harrisburg and just like in City Hall. You're a church politician. You need to go meet with Pastor Maggie so she can kind of educate you on what a pastor's supposed to be. Okay? If you want to meet somebody who really cares and do something, go meet that young lady. I put her up against any of you because you're all super clowns and hypocrites. If you're not out here trying to do what you need to do for the people, and it's your fault. It's your fault, because you should be telling your congregation, pay attention what's happening with your kid. But no, you want to make sure that that congregation is paying their 10%. And most likely, if it's a small church, every one of them are collecting welfare. Every one of them collecting welfare. So remember, TORRES said, you're a political church hypocrite. Because that's all you are. You're a politician, dude. You might as well run for president. Look, we got Biden in there. Shit. If Biden's in there, anybody could be in there. I might run. You know, all I gotta do is be able to not trip as bad when I'm going up steps. You know, or, you know, try to remember what state he's in. He's supposed to be in Philadelphia. He probably thinks he's going to be in Vermont, you know, or somewhere else, New York. You know, somebody, I have to remind him that he's in Philadelphia. You know, see, he probably ain't going to remember. You know, the guy's a joke. He actually refers to the vice president as the president. So I guess I don't know what position he thinks he's in. But you better check backgrounds, buddy. When he's trying to talk about equality, when his kids were in school and he was a senator, he didn't want his kids going to school with your kids. He only wanted his kids to go to school with white kids. That's who your president is now. The same guy that's trying to tell you that he's not racist was the biggest racist there was. All right? So you start paying attention to what that guy is. All right? And go buy his crack addict son artwork. Go ahead, support him. Telling you, you're stupid and you're a hypocrite. That man in that White House and the vice president may want to start looking there too. Rumors have it that her ancestors owned slaves. Huh? Could it be possible? Can't be, because, you know, she was unprivileged. Yeah, right. Might have been in between the joints that she was smoking when she was in college. You know, stop letting them sucker you, man. I love you guys. My heart, I love you. Remember, don't forget, you can follow up everything that I'm saying on my website, freedomnottyranny.com, and on my Rumble show, Freedom Not Tyranny. God bless you. See you next week. And I'll be out here. Love you guys. Hello, everyone, and welcome to An Hour with Dave, a straight shooting talk show that doesn't hold anything back. You either love the show, hate the show, love me, hate me, doesn't matter, but it's the show you want to watch. 1 Hour with Dave.